Hello and welcome to this instructional video which will tell you how to make doors. First, make your brush in the shape of the door you want. Door should be at least 36 inches wide. We'll make this one 48, and they should be at least 72 inches high, but a bit higher is always better. Texture it with whatever texture you want. You can make doors out of multiple brushes if you have them all selected when you press Ctrl and T. Select your brush or brushes, press Ctrl and T, set class to func door. Now we will start on the key values. First off, most importantly, is move direction down at the bottom. Drag the little white line round to the direction you want the door to go, or simply type the number into the box on the left. You can also use the drop-down menu to select up or down for the direction of your sliding door. After setting the move direction, you need to set the speed. This is the speed at which the door moves in inches per second. If your door is 48 inches wide and you want it to take 1 second to open, set the speed to 48. 96 if you want it to take half a second, or just stick with the default 100. After this, set the lip. This is the amount by which the brush will stick out of the wall it recedes into. This is often useful as the door will otherwise end up flush with the wall it recedes into, and textures will overlap and not look good. Alternatively, you can just provide an empty space for the door to recede into. The next key value is delay before reset. This is how long before the door will automatically close. 0, the door will automatically close as soon as it's opened, or -1, it will never close by itself, although you will be able to close it. Another useful option is force closed. If you want the door to push people, to try and make sure it closes. Above that is blocking damage, which you can set if you want the door to crush people if they get in the way. In the flags tab, there are a number of options to set, such as starts open and use opens, which you should set if you want to be able to open the door by pressing the use key. The default is to have the door opening when you touch it. The final setting for sliding door that you'll want to deal with is start sound and stop sound. I'll leave you to explore the sounds that you can apply, although filtering for door is useful. To make a rotating door, simply set the class to func door rotating. And here we have a few different key values to set. There's still the sounds, the delay before reset. The lip is not important here. The speed is now in degrees per second. Another very important key value is distance. This is the amount in degrees that the door will rotate through. In flags, you can choose the direction in which the door can go by selecting reverse direction to make it rotate anti-clockwise. Again, there's the starts open, use opens and touch opens flags. As well as the key values, the most important thing for a rotating door is the origin, which is not set in the object properties. In the grid views, you'll see a small white circle in the center of the brush. This is the point about which the door rotates. The door will rotate about the Z-axis, so it will rotate in the horizontal plane, unless you set it to rotate in the X or Y axis in the flags, in the properties. Normally you will want the door to rotate about one of its ends, rather than about the middle. To do this, drag the circle in one of the grid views to one end of the brush. can even drag it past outside the brush, so the door will rotate about a point that's not within it. As to the appearance of the brush, it's good to pick a sensible width for the door. A small internal door will only be 2 inches thick maybe, but 4 will be appropriate in CS. For a sliding door, this is less important, although you should make it appropriate for your map. To make the door look more realistic, you can use one of the door textures. Filter for door when browsing textures. If you're going to use one of these door textures, make sure you use a texture that has no black around the edge of the door, because this will look strange when applied to a face, even once fitted. A texture such as Metal Prod Door B looks quite good when applied to a face and fitted. Make sure you do it on the other side of the door as well, and pick some appropriate texture for the surrounding edges of the door.